Well, good evening, everybody. This is James Parado with Demo Real. I hope your new year is going well. Let's see, it's January. I got rid of the holidays, trying to get our business back in order and to try to shed some of those the holiday pounds. Of course, I was grabbing for every piece of See's candy, every tamale, everything like that. So, of course, so basically. I've got to get back on track. I do a little bit of seafood, so I just want to do this very quick. This is this basically is 2 pounds of cooked shrimp that I deveined it and I shelled it, and I bought it frozen. It was on sale, and this is basically I'm just stir frying shrimp, and the way I eat it is I throw it over some pasta, or I throw it over some buttered rice. The kids like it over buttered rice, but it's a very simple California Camarones recipe, and basically it's just cooked shrimp, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. After you get, you don't be afraid to buy frozen shrimp. I buy it, devein it. It's time consuming to devein everything, but you kind of want your shrimp raw, because you don't want to. Last thing you want to do is overcook shrimp, and that's what I am doing here, because I did cook the shrimp already in a skillet. Boiled it down with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of garlic, until it was pink. Pulled it out, and that's what I have right here. This is approximately 2 pounds of shrimp. Fit 4 people can have it. In one sitting, or just you can freeze it, do whatever. But anyway, so basically I cooked it. I took it out of the skillet, and I'm gonna go ahead and because I want to saute the vegetables that I'm gonna stir fry or fold this shrimp into it. And basically, I use the same skillet. It's my old trusty rusty skillet. But I'm using basically you want to line your pan. Basically, I'm using about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, if you can find it. If you have regular olive oil, EVO, whatever it's called, regular extra virgin, just go ahead and use it in your pan. You're gonna go ahead, and I want to throw 2 whole cloves. I don't want to dice my cloves up because I've got a problem with textures, as you guys know. So I want to be able to pull, I want the garlic seasoning, but I absolutely do not want to pull a piece of garlic out of my mouth. And that's why, I mince garlic for my pasta sauce, which is a long 4-hour process, low and slow. That's okay. The garlic is going to disappear, or you can barely even see it. But if I hit a piece of raw garlic in anything, I don't care if it's a McDonald's cheeseburger or anything, so 2 cloves of garlic. But I do finely slice julienne onions. Regular brown onion, you can use a sweet red onion, which is really delicious here. But basically I just use the the regular brown onion. I was going to say totalitarian, but that's a little bit of too big of a word for me. But anyways, I'm going to take this stuff right now. I'm going to throw it right here on my skillet, and I'm going to sizzle it a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and saute that down until it's all wilted. Once it is wilted, I'm going to put my shrimp into the sauce. Now, this shrimp is already cooked, so I want to season this shrimp, okay? Because I want to season the shrimp before it hits the hot skillet, okay? So we already know that there's olive oil priming the pan with the onions and the garlic. You've got this shrimp that's already cooked. Now you're going to season the shrimp. You're not going to season it in the pan. Okay, the first thing I do is I go and I basically want to put approximately 2 tablespoons of butter. Just throw it in there, okay, because it's going to melt in there, okay, because the olive oil isn't really enough oil to keep everything jiving. And the thing is the reason we're doing the shrimp this way is that we don't want to overcook shrimp, because the last thing you want to do is eat a rubbery piece of shrimp. I don't care in what dish at all. You don't want to do that. Okay, 2 tablespoons of butter, margarine, whatever you want to use is fine. Don't want to oversalt the dish. I am using, for this dish, I'm only using 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I don't like to use salt in anything, but in some dishes I kind of have to use it because it just needs it. And I debate with my family members all the time. My sister-in-laws are such good cooks, and my sisters are my whole family, they're all good cooks. But I always fight with, I try to, our family is, oh, no salt, don't add salt, which I don't. I don't like to add salt, but there's certain dishes that you need damn salt to make the dish work. And that for me, and I do it both ways, without salt and without, but hands down, without, I can't make my frijoles without salt, regular cooking. Let me see what's going on back here. And as you can see, basically, this is what you want to do is you're gonna wilt this thing down. So this has got a ways to go, this thing. So I just want to make sure that it's being flipped. Put that back on there. Let that. Getting back to the seasoning, we got the butter in there. We've got that salt. We're gonna go in heavy with the pepper. I would say about a half a teaspoon of pepper should do you. If you guys like a little bit of peppery. A dish, use more, but I've got little kids running around here, so pepper is not a big any weird flavor like pepper or any spice is kind of weird here. They're getting older. And then again, I like to top it off with basically shot glass to my brother. I put everything in shot glasses because I don't know, maybe I'm a closet alcoholic. One shot glass in the New York Yankees shot glass in honor of my brother Tom. Peace out. He's far away, but hopefully I'll see him someday. Lemon juice directly over the cooked shrimp. All right. The only thing left in my corner here. Let me look at these sautéed onions. They're looking really good. The kitchen is smelling really good. All right. Boil maybe some pasta and put this over some pasta, or maybe I'll just use it. I'll probably end up just doing it over a salad, which sounds pretty good to me, and add maybe some mandarin oranges to it, and maybe some dried currants or some raisins, maybe some nuts, because I do need the source of protein, which I don't eat a lot of meat, so I do try to find my protein in other ways. Anyways, so I'm going to take it directly to the skillet. All right, so you got your spices right there. We're going to take it right down. This is looking pretty good. And the last thing I'm going to do is I like to do a little bit of what's left on my board right here is Parmesan cheese. I like to do the fresh grated Parmesan cheese because I know for me, I always put Parmesan cheese with, on my salads. I love that. And of course, being Italiano, we use Parmigiano, on our pasta and certain vegetarian dishes. So anyways, let me see how this thing is looking. Then again, staying fit in the new year, you try, if you get your walks in and stuff like that. I certainly will. Of course, I'm on the street doing reporting on all these businesses and stuff, so I clearly do get a lot of steps in. But still, it's more than that. I do try to hit the gym twice a day in the morning, and I don't try not to go over 30 minutes because of my age. And these young kids, I can't keep up with them, but they are certainly training me on looking my best. But I try to do get in the gym twice a day, once at about 5:30 in the morning if I can, and then at after dinner, because the gym is located right here at the eaves where I live, which is a part of the amenities. Let's just go ahead and get that back on the thing. That should be ready in about a couple of minutes. After you put this into the skillet, it doesn't really take long. If you keep it on like a medium heat, I keep it on like a 5. Unfortunately, I've got I'm working with an electric stove here, which I'm not a big fan of. I really do like the gas grills, but so be it. I'm here for 15 months, and we'll move on, and it will definitely be a gas grill. But anyways, I can hear it sizzling, I can smell it, it sounds really good. Just let me just show you what it is here. Then again, and then again, it smells absolutely wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it right back into this bowl. And there you have it. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. This is my recipe for California Camarones. Basically, it's just shrimp. Throw it on a salad, throw it on pasta, do whatever you want with it. I don't care, but it's delicious and it's going to keep you healthy. And I'm going to put a little bit of my Parmesan, my dried shaved Parmesan. Anyways, this is James Robert with Parado with Demo Reel in the kitchen and keeping you fit after 50 report. You can join me on Snapchat daily. Snapchat is the website that follows my every move, follows my every outfit. It is on 24/7. You can find me wherever I'm around the town. I never get off that Snapchat because it's the only website that follows. And it follows, and the only way I can see you and say hi to you is if you physically follow on Snapchat to see where I'm at. And please come up and say hello to me. Anyways, this is James Parada in the year 2022, your post-pandemic podcast guy. Thank you and have a beautiful night. See you tomorrow.